Every year, farms across Australia lose hundreds of millions of dollars due to crop damage brought about by birds. And nowadays, scarecrows just won't cut it. But a clever solution using lasers that is currently available in Australia might just be the silver bullet that farmers are looking for. Created by Dutch firm Bird Control Group, this is the AVIX Autonomic laser, and it's designed to help farmers rid their farms of birds. The laser emits a strong beam of green light that spooks birds in its path without causing any physical harm. According to the Laser Control Systems Australian distributor E.E. Muir & Sons, the laser works on most pest birds such as crows, cockatoos and ducks that commonly feast on veggie crops.
And the good thing about the laser is that it's quiet. You don't hear it, so there's no complaints from the neighbours, and it's of course environmentally friendly. It doesn't hurt the birds. It's more a deterrent or a threat to them. We've never seen birds get used to it. They'll always see it coming and they'll want to move away from it.
We recently saw the laser in action at a Gazzola Farms property in Borneo, Victoria. This family-owned and run farm grows a variety of vegetables over 1,000 acres across 2 sites on the Mornington Peninsula and supplies its veggies all around Australia. Like many other horticultural operations, Gazzola Farms had a massive problem with birds damaging its crops and had exhausted every method in the book to keep them away. Gazzola Farms heard about the AVIX Autonomic laser through E.E. Muir & Sons about 2 years ago and decided to give it a go. It's installed several more since.
So previously we were having quite a lot of ducks and crows every day. Since the lasers have been installed, we've got almost no bird activity at all on the crops where the lasers cover. The crops that aren't covered by lasers, which are soon to be covered, is where the birds seem to congregate at the moment, and we're hoping that once the last laser is installed, that we'll have almost no bird life on the farm at all.
The laser has a wide projection range and can easily be programmed and controlled using an app on a smartphone or tablet.
So basically with the laser we mount them on poles. Depending on the farm and the location, it can be run on 240 volt, or we also have a full solar system as well for the laser to run completely on a 24 volt battery system. For every metre you mount the laser off the ground is 100 metres of effective bird control. So basically most of the time we like to get the lasers up about 5 or 6 metres off the ground.
Users can program the laser to run 24/7, move as slowly or as quickly as they want, and in any pattern they see fit across the farm.
Through programming the laser, you go through your time slots and creating your patterns, and you can also determine how bright you'd actually like your laser, and also too you can time your laser so you can have intervals between each pattern, so that also too can save a bit of power if you're running on the 240 volt. A lot of the guys like the fact that you can set it and forget it. You can go home of a night time and sleep knowing that it's doing its job, and you don't have to worry about your crops getting eaten. Farms are not the only places where the laser technology comes in handy, with commercial buildings, golf courses and even airports around the world successfully keeping avian problems at bay thanks to the innovative system. Different councils and shires are starting to use them in their streets now to stop them from doing their droppings on everything, not just because it's an eyesore and a mess, but the actual dropping is quite potent. It's like acid sometimes, and it can really reduce the life of whatever your buildings might be constructed out of. Especially with solar panels, keep the droppings off the solar panels, keeping them cleaner, and also stopping them from peeing any wiring out.
The pricing for an AVIX Autonomic laser with a solar setup costs around $20,000 per unit.
The initial costs go, oh geez, but I think when you start looking at the savings and what these lasers can save you, we produce some of the best food in the world, why not protect it? I think it's a fantastic product and it does work.